Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend of betting. I was, 50-50. Had some rough losses, but a couple good wins, but ready to have a great new week. Let's get right into the NBA matchups. There are 7 games on tab for Monday. With the first matchup, we had the Chicago Bulls versus the Indiana Pacers. Chicago 10-15, 14-11 against the spread. Indiana 14-13, 13-14 against the spread. Pacers opening up the night as the 6-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 229.5. Chicago 3-7 against the spread in their last 10. They're also 3-7 straight up in their last 10. 0-10 against Indiana in their last 10 meetings. 0-6 against the spread against Indiana. Indiana 5-10 against the spread in their last 15. Not great. 3-6 straight up in their last 9. Just based on the facts, Chicago cannot beat Indiana or cover the spread. I'm taking Indiana -6 here based on the numbers. That's my pick for that game. Next matchup, we have the Houston Rockets versus the Washington Wizards. Houston 11-15, 10-16 against the spread. Washington Wizards 6-17, 9-14 against the spread. Houston opening up the night as 2.5-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 228.5. Houston 0-5 against the spread in their last 5. They're on a 5-game losing streak. Washington's not much better, 4-9 against the spread in their last 13, 3-13 in their last 16 home games. Horrible home game. Both these teams are bad, and they're laying 2.5 points on Houston. I like the Wizards to cover here. Houston's on a 5-game losing streak. Maybe Russ and Bradley Beal get a win here, or at least cover the spread, make it close. I like Washington plus 2.5. That's going to be my pick. Next matchup, we had the Atlanta Hawks versus the New York Knicks. Atlanta Hawks 11-15, 13-13 against the spread. The New York Knicks 13-15, 15-13 against the spread. Atlanta opening up as 1-point favorites over the Knicks, with the over/under sitting at 216. Atlanta 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. Atlanta 1-6 straight up in their last 7 games. Not too hot for Atlanta. They're on a pretty bad start right now. New York 5-1 against the spread in their last 6, so they've been covering the spread. 4-2 straight up in their last 6. I'm gonna have to go. I like New York Knicks +1 here. Atlanta's just been struggling right now. The Knicks have been surprisingly not bad, and they've been covering spreads, so I like Knicks to cover plus here and win outright. Next matchup, we had the 76ers versus the Utah Jazz. 76ers 18-9, 14-11-2 against the spread. Utah Jazz 22-5, 26-1 against the spread. Jazz opening up as 6.5-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 227.5. Philly 9-4 in their last 13. They're 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 meetings with Utah, and they're 5-1 against Utah in their last 6 meetings. But on the other hand, Utah 6-0 against the spread in their last 6, 7-0 in their last 7 games, 12-0 at home. Based on the numbers, both teams are great against each other, but Utah Jazz are just a way better team. They have a much better record. They haven't lost. They've covered the spread in their last 6. I like them to cover -6.5 here. That's going to be my pick. Next matchup, we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Sacramento Kings. Brooklyn Nets 16-12, 12-16 against the spread. Sacramento Kings 12-13, 13-12 against the spread. Brooklyn opening up as 8.5-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 245.5. Brooklyn 2-3 in their last 5 games. Not too great, but KD has been back. He was back for the last game against Golden State. I think everyone's good to go. They got their big 3, so I think they're ready. Sacramento, on the other hand, they're 4-2 in their last 6. I just think it's a bad spot for Sacramento here. I like the 8.5 with Brooklyn with their big 3. It's going to be hard to slow them down. I think they just run up the score on Sacramento, and that's going to be my pick. Last 2 matchups, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. Cleveland 10-17, 10-17 against the spread as well. Golden State 14-13, 13-14 against the spread. Golden State opening up as 8-point favorites. Cleveland's lost their last 6 games, not of two in their last 10. I mean, they're a very bad Cleveland team. Warriors 3-3 in their last 6. You know, they're playing all right. 8 points. You know, I'm gonna have to go with Golden State here. It is a lot of points, but this Cleveland team is very bad. Look for Steph Curry to get some business done and cover the 8-point spread. Last matchup, we had the Miami Heat versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Miami Heat 11-15, 9-16-1 against the spread. Los Angeles Clippers 19-8, 15-12 against the spread. Clippers opening up as 6.5-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 218.5. Miami, 4 of the last 5. Good little winning streak for Miami, doing pretty good. Clippers 3-3 in their last 6. Not too great, but I would keep an eye on this game. My only thought with this game, if Paul George plays, I like Clippers minus 6.5. If Paul George does not play, which we won't know till game time, maybe midday, I don't know. But if Paul George doesn't play, I like Miami plus 6.5. So that all depends on if Paul George plays. That's going to be my pick for this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe down below. That would be greatly appreciated. And stay tuned for more daily pick videos. And be on the lookout for my free daily teasers. So be sure to check the channel for that. And join my VIP on my website. It's totally free. I'll email my best picks to you every day, the ones that I'm betting on. So yeah, go ahead and do that and join the family. It'd be freaking cool. So appreciate it. Appreciate the support, and stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you guys.